Have you ever walked away from a conversation thinking, that did not come out the way I meant it? Maybe an email sounded colder than you intended. You struggled to speak up in a meeting, or you avoided a difficult conversation because you simply didn't know what to say. Say It Right Every Time by Coffee Zigbodi, PhD, is a practical guide designed to help you become a more confident, intentional, and effective communicator. One of the central ideas of the book is that good communication isn't simply about choosing the perfect words. Zigbodi introduces a useful 4-part model: intention, expression, reception, and impact. In other words, what you intend to communicate isn't necessarily what another person receives. Effective communication requires paying attention to that entire chain and adjusting when your message isn't landing the way you hoped. From there, the book explores 15 essential communication skills. These include building confidence before you speak, communicating clearly, becoming more assertive without becoming aggressive, and many more. What makes the book especially useful is its emphasis on application. Rather than simply explaining communication theory, Zigbodi provides examples, adaptable scripts, reflection questions, and exercises designed to help you practice these skills in real situations. Zigbodi's writing style is direct, instructional, and highly practical. The chapters tend to move quickly from explaining an idea to showing you what the idea looks like in an actual conversation. The frequent scripts are particularly helpful because they answer the question many communication books leave unanswered. Okay, but what do I actually say? At the same time, the author makes it clear that these scripts aren't supposed to be memorized word for word. They're more like training wheels that help readers eventually communicate naturally in their own voice. The book also draws from organizational psychology, communication studies, leadership science, and related research while keeping the presentation accessible rather than overly academic. One of the book's biggest strengths is how broadly applicable the advice is. There are strategies for workplace conversations and leadership, but many of the principles can also apply to friendships, family relationships, and everyday interactions. Overall, Say It Right Every Time is a practical resource for anyone who wants to communicate with more confidence and clarity. This isn't just a book about finding the perfect words. It's about understanding yourself, understanding the person you're speaking with, and learning how to create conversations that lead to greater clarity, trust, and connection.